Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Aubrey, and today we're going to talk about one or two little things that could potentially be holding you back from starting your first YouTube channel. Now, I know for me, there were a number of things, not just things going on in my life, but things that were preventing me from wanting to get started with my channel. Now, we're not really going to go over a bunch of hardware or anything like that, but we are going to talk about a couple things that could help you get started. So if this is something you're looking for, please make sure you watch the video all the way to the end, because there could be some really great advice and information here that could help you out in your journey to starting your YouTube channel. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe. We'll talk about this right after this. What are one of the biggest fears that we have as people, as human beings? Public speaking. That's why they have classes dedicated strictly to public speaking in many of your colleges, whether it's a city college, community college, or your college. It's typically one of the classes they want you to take in at least a 2-year college. I know I had to do it, and I passed it with flying colors. I think my big project was talking about the Xbox 360 because I'm a video game person. I've been dealing with video games for a very long time, but that's not necessarily what this channel and what this video is all about. Now, things that I've found in my YouTube journeys, because this is actually my second YouTube channel that I actually have, is advice that I've heard from multiple YouTubers, multiple streamers, people who are successful. All you have to do is hit record. Now, you don't need to have a fancy computer. You don't need to have a fancy camera. That could always come later on down the road as you save money, as you get sponsors, as you get deals, as you're basically making more money. The best thing that you can do is pick up your smartphone. Almost everybody has a smartphone of some sort these days. Grandma and grandpa have smartphones, even though there are many of them that still haven't conformed, and they still have their little flip phones. Many flip phones have web cameras on them as well. Are they good? No, I probably wouldn't recommend it, but you could always get something like a better microphone to connect to something like that. I'm just saying, if you haven't seen one of my last videos going over some of the actual hardware that I've got and some that I recommend, then make sure you look right up here, because I'm going to have that posted. So you can just click on that and go right to it. So there's a lot of really great information on hardware and equipment. Now, getting to the nitty-gritty, I'm not a therapist. I'm far from a therapist. Heck, push come shove, I might need to have a therapist look at me at some point in my life and figure out what's going on with it. But that's a completely different story. It's all mental when it comes to this. Now, a lot of us are thinking, I'm not very creative. I'm not very creative. But once you start getting into recording these videos, whether it's sitting in front of a computer like I'm doing, or you're sitting on your couch, you're sitting in your car, it's a matter of what platform you want to actually put your videos on. Do you want to do YouTube? Do you want to do Kick? Do you want to do TikTok? Do you want to do Instagram, or possibly even Twitter? Or do you want to do all the above? If you don't want to be on camera, you can do vlogs, you can do blogs. There are so many different things that you can actually do out there where you don't necessarily need to be on camera. You can always put rolling pictures up there. You know, you're going to see a lot of people posting about faceless channels where you can just have pictures and slides just kind of going on and on and on, and you just talk. Other things I've heard people say, I don't know what to talk about. Just start talking. That's all you got to do. Sometimes people are interested in who you are as a person, which turns into your vlog. I don't have a vlog. I literally started talking about video games, and I was doing it on a not very expensive web camera. It was pretty bad. I had no background. I just had a plain wall behind me. I didn't have any kind of lighting. I didn't have any kind of background at all whatsoever. It was just me in a little brown chair. And looking back at the videos that I've released, ooh, they were not that great. But that's something you also have to remember too. Your first videos are not going to be very good. Everybody who starts on YouTube starts out with kind of cruddy videos because the quality is just not there. You don't know what you're doing. You're just talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. Sometimes you're going to ramble on. But once you start doing this, you're going to find out what people are enjoying talking to you about, because you are going to have people posting on your videos. Don't be afraid. Many people are going to be supportive on what you're doing and saying, hey, great job. But you are going to get those people that are just going to be the trolls. Don't feed the trolls. Push come shove, you don't like what they're saying, just delete their post, delete their reply, keep moving, or just ignore them. So there's multiple things that you can do, or flag them, especially if they're being rude and crude. You can do that on any of the platforms and get them in trouble. Not saying you have to, but now if it turns into constructive criticism and feedback, that's a different story. If you think it's something that you can take and better yourself, like somebody says, I don't like your lighting, I don't like what you're wearing. Well, they don't like what you're wearing, tough, they can go to a different channel. But if it's something like, hey, I have a better idea for you with your lighting, why don't you try this instead, or try this as a topic? Because it could be other people that are looking for the same information that you're posting out there. It's a matter of quality of content. You can do video, but make sure your audio is actually decent. You don't have to have an actual video of just you, but try to at least make sure your audio is good. Get yourself a little $50 microphone or $20, $30 microphone, just anything that can connect to your phone or your little laptop or Chromebook or whatever it is that you're actually trying to record onto. I don't recommend Chromebooks because you're really not going to be able to do a lot on them, but at least with your phones and your tablets, you might have a little more that you can work with when it comes to those in terms of your apps and software that you're able to use. So hopefully this advice is great for you guys. And, you know, this is a new channel. I know I've only got a few subscribers right now. And the things you have to look at too with YouTube is you're not going to have many people look at your stuff right off. You're really not. From what I understand, you have to have somewhere between 10 and 15 videos for the algorithm to even kind of catch what you're doing to recommend it to other people. So this channel is meant to help you through your journey on what you're looking to do. Don't be afraid. Just hit record. Post your first video. And if you do post your first video and take my recommendation on this, post your video down below. I know there's not really many people looking at my channel, but if you're an actual human being and not a bot, I have no problem you posting your first video on this video. We want to grow together. We want to get better together. And we want to help each other out. We want to all be successful, but we also want to put good quality content out there. Now, the more videos that you actually do, the more confident you're going to be in your videos. My early videos, I was not confident at all. I mean, I wasn't happy with my hardware, obviously, but, you know, I at least started my video. Here now I've got audio equipment, lots of great computer equipment, lighting, background, you know, things like that. So you can grow. You can level up. You can always make yourself a little list of what you're wanting to upgrade down the road and when you're hoping to upgrade a pie, you know. But again, thank you for coming in, watching the video. Take the advice to heart. I know I took it to heart. And again, hit that like and subscribe, and I'll be making another video for you guys soon. See you then.